What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Jacob's Clash episode. Today we are back on my Fix That Rush account. As you can see, we have a ridiculous amount of loot in the top right hand corner of your screen. 27 million of each, almost 300,000 dark elixir, and that's not all. If we go over here in our treasury, we have almost 7 million more loot right here in the treasury as well. So today I want to go and spend pretty much all of this, as we have 3 builders available and a research lab available. But we are also in CWL, and it's probably the title of the video, and I want to discuss it real quick. What is the major dilemma when rushing and going into CWL? Well, most times you can just 3-star bases, right? We are 3 wars in of our all rushed clan, and we have done very, very well. If we go to my war info and then my team, that's not it, season info, as you can see, we are #1 overall so far in the stage. We need top 2 in the group in order to get promoted. But if we go to our clan overall, as you can see, look, I have a perfect war along with plenty of other people also having a perfect war. But that all stops potentially today because, well, the largest problem you run into when rushing is running out of those hero and power potions. As you can see, I have 1 hero potion. I don't have a power potion. So that means we are pretty much going to be left with, well, not max level troops, which could be a dilemma. So before we do anything, and I don't want to hurt my clan in any way, it helps with content anyways, I'm going to go in here and buy the gold pass because, well, the main rewards that we can get through this gold pass are, well, a lot of things, but also 2 power potions at 360 points where we won't be a detriment to our clan as a rushed player. If you want to help me in any way, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, check out my Discord server in the description. Let's go. There we go, Gold Bass has been bought, and now I'm just claiming up to that 10% builder base boost, which will also help us when spending that 27 million additional loot. And now we need to go finish up a challenge so we can get to these power potions before we go into war. Alright, before we go in and pop a hero and power potion, go ahead and do our CWL attack to end the video. Let's go and spend all of this loot. Again, we have almost 40 million of each, including our treasury loot, to divvy out here. First things first, I feel like this Dark Barracks has to be a priority. Unlocking the Apprentice Warden is going to be a must, especially when using those Root Riders. And the beautiful thing about this is, well, we have a book of building, and I would always recommend finishing any form of barracks or spell factories with a book, just so you don't have to reduce your training time through the entire process. So there we go. We now have another building that is completely max, and we have Fixed That Rush. Again, as you can see, there is quite the trend with all of these buildings basically being offensive base, and we are slowly starting to work on some of these defensive base buildings. Next upgrade that I want to do has to be, where is the pet house max? Pet house is max. That is big. I kind of forget that this account is at Town Hall 15, not Town Hall 16, which is just fine. Next thing I want to upgrade has to be over here. It's kind of boring, but it's going to just be both of these Infernos back to back. Again, we maxed out our Eagle Artilleries, our scatter shots. That would be insane. I said Eagle Artilleries. If there were multiple, watch out, offense or defensive, offensive-based players. Monoliths are is fully maxed, and our Infernos are getting there. Those will be to level 8. I believe there's still one more level after that, but there you go. We spent pretty much all of the gold, and finally, with our last elixir upgrade, I kind of want to go over here and upgrade this workshop right here and just get it closer to max level. We unlock the, can you get this at Town Hall 15? Level 7 workshop required? Well, yeah, I actually don't know, so I guess we'll figure that out sooner than later. All right, last couple upgrades I want to do. We're going to do via this treasury. We're going to claim all this elixir, all this dark elixir, all of this gold, and now we can go over here to our laboratory. And while we are using the Root Rider Queen Walk attack strategy that does use those healers, I think we can also keep upgrading these Valkyries. They're getting a little bit more expensive, but I really want to eventually switch over to that variant of the attack strategy. So let's go and spend 56,000 of that dark elixir right there. Eventually, when we get enough elixir, we'll go in there and do our healers. And then finally, let's go into the pet house. And I've been upgrading only the unicorn at this point. I think that's fine. That spends the majority of our Dark Elixir right there, and just increases our healing rate just a little bit right there. But there you go. That is all of our loot pretty much spent. We have all of our builders going once again. We can go check out the blacksmith, see if there's anything we can do. We can do a couple of upgrades, which is pretty sweet. I'd say let's just go over and go to this haste file and upgrade it. I say just twice to level 9. That'll be pretty sweet. And now let me go figure out if we can get these hero and power potions. Alright, I have finished the gold pass, or to the point of the power potions. And there we go, Book of Fighting, 2 power potions, a research potion, and now we'll be able to go in there. Don't let me hiding my gem amount to tell you anything of what I just did. But let's go in and now pop our hero potion, pop our power potion, and let's go hopefully add a 3rd or 4th 3-star to this CWL map, at least for my CWL season thus far. And we are number, where are we at? We're pretty high up there, number 7. So number 7v7. Well, I better go get some clan castle if I'm going to do anything. Alright, we end up finding a way to get those hero and power potions. So let's go in and now 3-star this almost max Town Hall 15 base with our rushed account. So I'm going to wall break over on this top side. We are using a Queen Walk Root Rider attack strategy. So let's place in our balloons right there to protect with the black mines. Already pulled 1 trap right there. And are we going to get a second here? That would be pretty sweet. No, we don't get a second. I'm going to send the baby dragon in instead, just to try to help there. I really, really need this queen to decide to go into the base here. And not lose her ability. Oh, we're not going into the base. This is good. That's a joke. This is not good. But if you're going to keep walking, at least walk out of range of that single inferno, please. And let's send in all the root riders now. I have to waste 1 more heal spell, freeze spell right there. Send in all of the miners. There we go. Queen has come back around to her senses. I'm going to pop the Warden ability here sooner than later. Queen, I really, really, really need you to take out this town hall before we get too deep into the space. I'm going to freeze right here, poison right here. Queen is going to take out the town hall, which is nice. And I'm going to send in a couple witches now to start dealing with the rest of the space. I'm going to place 1 more heal spell right there. And are we doing good? It's kind of actually hard to tell. I feel like the core of this base was kind of filthy, and there's nothing there to take out this E-Drag, other than the Poison Lizard actually coming in absolutely clutch. I'm going to pop the King's ability as he's running around the outside, hopefully getting us into the core of the base a little bit quicker. Pop the Royal Champion ability. She has the haste file that we upgraded a little bit earlier with Diggy, and we need to stun as many defenses as possible. And it looks like this is actually going to end up being a 3-star, even though the Queen, we had to waste like 2 or 3 free spells right off the bat. But again, rushing is overpowered, and even against almost a max Town Hall 15, we were able to get the job done actually very, very easily. A ton of Root Riders left up, all of our heroes still left up. That was a masterclass, folks. Alright, there you go, guys. That was another Fix That Rush episode. We've actually done quite a bit here today. We have, of course, finished up our Dark Barracks that has unlocked our Apprentice Warden. Got 2 more of our Infernos upgrading our Unicorn, upgrading our Workshop. This base is getting closer and closer to kind of a max Town Hall 15. Well, all the max defenses that we actually want to prioritize. Then pretty much all that is left is just the defenses that we can leave them to last, right? But overall, guys, if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys again here for another Jacob's Clash episode tomorrow. Have a great day. Goodbye.